So this video is for Justine and I's collab channel. So I decided to do this video topic as like the title is Kids These Days, because this is a constant thing in my life. It's really sad, but it is. It's like constant, like always there, and it's just like, go away. But anyway, like, it's just, I just want to kind of, like, tell you guys, like, my opinion of some of the kids these days, and, I mean, feedback would be totally great, like, show me, or, like, not show me, but tell me your opinion, my generation, well, not my generation below, but, like, well, I'm a junior, so, but I'm a really young junior, so I guess, like, 15-year-old kids and, like, younger, like, I think they're spoiled little brats. Like, not all of them, of course, but, like, a vast majority. They just get all this crap handed to them from, like, the day they're born, and that's how they continue living their lives. It's horrible. There's, like, no discipline in these kids' lives. So, like, a kid will be like, oh, I want this $80 sweatshirt from Hollister. Don't get me wrong, I like Hollister. But their clothes are massively expensive. But anyways, so yeah, kids are like, oh, I want this $80 sweatshirt from Hollister. Give me this sweatshirt. The parents are like, we don't have the money for it, sweetie, or honey, or whatever. And then the kids are like, give me the fucking sweater. And then their parents are like, okay, I cater to you. I give you a sweater. And it's like, really? You just said you didn't have the money. Where is this money coming from? It's like my mom always says, where did you get this money? From out of my freaking ass? Doesn't exactly say freaking, but, you know, you get the point. Anyways. So, like, that's just one example, though. I mean, have you, like, heard these kids these days? They're like, I go to parties and I get drunk and wasted and I sleep with some guy, some girl. And it's like, holy but Jesus! You're like a 7th grader! You're like 12! What is wrong with you? You know, and they're like, nothing. What are you talking about? You're just a hoe. And you're like, I'm sorry, but I haven't slept with anyone. You know, and I mean, they're just so disrespectful. I can't do anything for themselves. I don't think that kids these days should really be wearing, like, seductive clothing. It's not okay. I'm sorry. That's just, like, this is my opinion. I don't think it's okay for kids to be wearing seductive clothing and whatnot, and to be sleeping with, like, every other guy that they frickin' see, or they date or something. Like, some kids these days, like, they don't even date the person, they just sleep with them. And I know teenagers do that, but, like, older people, like, juniors and seniors. But, I mean, to be, like, freaking 13, 14 or whatever, and to be sleeping with people, that's not okay. It's like, you're still a kid, you still have innocence. You know, you don't have to get a job yet, you just gotta worry about your grades and your social life. But when you get, like, when you grow up, it's like a hammer to the head. You gotta get a job. Your social life is, no one cares. Seriously, no one cares. You gotta get a job, you gotta pay for whatever you want after a certain point. And it's just like, kids these days don't even realize that. If you are in middle school, or freaking elementary school, don't wear thongs. Because that right there, like, just the fact that you wear them is kind of trampy. And, I mean, I know some people like thongs and whatnot, but I know the usual excuse is, oh, I don't want my panty line to show. Well, there's underwear that, you know, covers your ass without showing a panty line. Like, get some freaking cotton underwear that covers your butt, you know? But it has lace edgings and crap. You know, I mean, it covers your butt, but it doesn't have a panty line because it doesn't bunch up by any means. But no, you gotta wear freaking thongs because you gotta look good for those boys. If a guy is just looking at you just for your body, then he ain't worth it. He ain't ever gonna be worth it. I mean, I don't know any guy that's gone through like some kind of experience to, you know, actually get over a girl's body and actually focus on her personality. You know, I mean, teenagers wearing, okay, I'm sorry, middle schoolers wearing thongs is like not okay. Like I said, you're a kid. Focus on your innocence because guess what? You still have it. You don't have to grow up yet. But a lot of kids these days are like, oh, I want to be older, and so they dress older, wearing thongs and weird bras. Yeah, weird bras. But it's just like, no. But, I mean, I'd have to say the only way they're doing, like, the only reason they're doing this is they want to justify themselves for having sex and doing older, grown-up things, you know? Like, I don't, like, at a certain age, I think, like, from, like, 16 and up, like, for some people, it's okay for them to have sex because it all depends on their maturity level. That's what it depends on. Not how old you look or if you think you're ready. No, it depends on your maturity level and how well you can handle something like that. But, I mean, most kids these days are just all like, oh, I dress older, so I'm older, and I can do this. It's like, no, you can't.